Ladies and gentlemen, the rain is insane right now in Athens, and I am shocked. Been here 3 times already, 2 weeks at a time in Athens, and I have not seen rain or even that many clouds every time I visited here. I thought I would never see rain in Athens, but oh my, this is intense. This is torrential rain right over here. I've also reached 400K subscribers on YouTube. So thank you everyone so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. So look at this insane amount of rain. Welcome everyone. Nice to see you here. I'm enjoying a nice espresso here in Athens. I wanted to go live to show you the rain because I did not expect it to rain this hard. I am shocked and shook. Now this is unfortunately no laughing matter because the rainstorms have devastated other parts of Greece, and my heart goes out to people who are suffering through the floods and the landslides that have ensued throughout the country. It really sucks. It does affect real people's lives. People who live in the country, of course, and also it also has affected tourists, people who've traveled to the islands, have gotten stuck there due to the immense amount of rain. But now I feel even more like I'm in Puerto Rico. This is a normal day in Puerto Rico, this type of rain, but I did not expect this to happen in Athens. And here I'm in a cafe, taking cover. I was about to go somewhere else, so I was about to go to one of the museums, but it's too rainy to even go to the museums because I don't even have an umbrella. I don't even have any rain gear, and I am drinking a Freddo Espresso Schietto. Hello, Joe. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Wow, this is intense. Oh my. Perfect day to celebrate 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. Martin, no, I'm in the center of Athens. Joe says, sad news about the flooding in Greece and Turkey. It's very sad news. Yeah, very, very sad news about the flooding in those two countries. The storm is really intense, and it has hit Athens. I think it was mostly in the north. It devastated Volos, Skythios, the island, parts of Thessaloniki, and other parts in the north. And it seems to have come down here, pouring hard. Let me know what Greek god is associated with rain. I'm very curious. Of course, thunder and lightning is associated with Zeus, but there is no thunder and lightning at the moment. Hello, Martin. Hello, Toilet Brush Salesman. It says, now that you have 401,000 subscribers, you can retire. Toilet Brush Salesman is making an amazing joke. He's saying, now that you have 401k subscribers, you can retire. Indeed. Martin says, good thing that doesn't last long. I mean, fortunately, there's already flooding happening. Oh my. I'm not sure. Oh. Zeus has come. Indeed. Now we hear the thunder and lightning. Oh my god, this poor gentleman walking in the rain. How are you doing it, man? Alejandro says Zeus is the god of rain as well. Okay, thank you. So Zeus has hammered down upon poor Athens at the moment. Now I'm getting wet. Whew. That's insane. John says thunder and rain. Yeah. Marina says so much rain, subs are raining down on you. You could say metaphorically so. Susie says I have to go work in a few hours. I can imagine. You do. I think this gentleman is picking the wrong seat. He should not be sitting there. It's not gonna work out for you. Hey, Almo says, is this common? I don't think so. But do let me know, any Greek viewers out there. I don't think Athens is like a monsoon area any time of the year. It's fairly dry. It has a huge amount of sunny days out of the year. So thank you everyone so much for the 400K subscribers. I appreciate that. Chris tuning in from Greece as well. Thank you so much. Joe, thank you so much. Contrast says, what a mess. And Susie says, hope it doesn't get as bad as other parts of Greece. Not sure. Rain is not forecasted too much tomorrow, so I don't think so. Uh-oh. This poor tree is already flooded. Yeesh. Susie says, was that you on the motorcycle in the video you posted? Susie posted a video on the Urbanists of the World Facebook group, and no, luckily that was not me on the motorcycle. There was a car that was swallowed up by the seas in one of the islands. I think it was Scythios as well. Bishop says, good luck, adventurer. You know, I'm from Puerto Rico, and of course I grew up in New York, and this is fairly normal weather for both parts. Puerto Rico year-round, especially October and November, it's hurricane season, and I experienced that a few times in my life. It gets really intense. So this is like a normal day in Puerto Rico. And in New York, this is fairly normal, like in June, July, and August. But I did not expect to see this in Athens. Egg says you're amazing. Hey Egg, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Joe says NYC is now getting a heat wave next few days. I can tell. I was about to go to this cafe over here, but it was packed with all the elderly residents of the neighborhood. There was not a table in sight. So I went to this. Alright everyone, so feel free to ask me any questions you may have. That is the rain. It is pretty intense today. Just kind of a nice change of pace. I did not expect to see Athens. Literally every time I've come, it has been sunny, not a cloud in the sky. As you saw my 2 weeks in Athens back in late July. Not one cloud in the sky. I think I saw clouds maybe one day. The rest it was completely clear. Michelle says it looks so tranquil over there. We have a heat wave in the UK too. Oh, there's a heat wave. Is a heat wave going to hit Greece soon again? We'll never know. Hey, Nobi says, where are you going to next? You gotta stay tuned, Nobi. You gotta stay tuned. Steven says, Northern California, East Bay. What a downpour. Yeah. Michelle says, looks so tranquil. In a way, this is tranquil. Depends on what area you're in, how well these areas can handle rain. I have an impression that Greece can't handle too much rain due to how it's badly affecting many cities and islands. Martin says, when you get a chance, go visit Rhodes. I was about to book today a trip to Hydra, and I'm lucky. I'm glad I'm not in the ferry in this weather. I would probably not be able to eat anything for days. Are you on the mainland of Athens, or are you staying in Athens? How long are you staying in Athens, Joe? Joe, you guys stay tuned. But yes, I'm currently in center Athens. Have you visited a meat and fish market near Monastiraki, says Martin? Yes, I have. And you'll be seeing it in the second episode of the documentary series where I did a food tour, and there will be extended version for patrons. But yes, I did go. It was very interesting. Egg says, what's your favorite place? My favorite place is... I have a lot of different favorite places. But I do love Rome. I love London. I have affinity for Edinburgh. I've loved many places. Looks like you've got thunder and rain into the evening. Yeesh. Uh-oh. That is pretty bad. Alright. Ask me anything. I'll stick around for 5 more minutes. I said 10. I mean 5. 5 more minutes. Feel free to ask me anything. I have reached 400k subscribers. Tomorrow is the official Urbanist Day. I will be going live around, I think, 3 p.m. At Greece time, which is about 8 a.m. New York City time, so pretty early. But I'll be going live for Urbanist Day celebration. Stay tuned. Urban Lady says, is this what you dreamed of doing? I've always wanted to... One of the umbrellas is starting to collapse. I've always wanted to make movies. So ever since I was like 5 years old, I wanted to make movies. Whether that manifested into travel, I think I started wanting to do that 7 years ago. So tomorrow is Urbanist Day, the 7th year anniversary of Urbanist. 7 years. Urbanist Day is every year at September 7th. And yeah, 7 years. So 7 years ago, I did dream of doing this, of traveling for a living. And I made it happen. George, or it did happen. I'm not going to take full credit. There's a lot of things in my life that have led to good luck and happenstance and serendipity. George says, when is your last day of Greece? You gotta stay tuned. I don't reveal my travel plans. Every day you just gotta watch and enjoy wherever I'm at. Nobi says, what are you drinking? Freddo espresso, which is cold espresso whipped with ice and then served over ice. And then this version is without sugar. You usually have to order the sugar amount before you order the espresso. That's the norm in Greek cafes. The reason they do that is because they usually whip it with the sugar, if you want sugar. Or milk. Susie says, 7 years, wonderful. It is rather wonderful. Urban Lady says, how exciting. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it is exciting. Go to the War Museum in Sintagma. Ah, yeah. I didn't really realize there was a war museum. I know there's a car museum. I was tempted to maybe check out the Benaki Museum, which is like the art museum of Greece. And then there's the Museum of Cycladic Arts. Susie says, 7 years ago, we were just kids. Indeed. Hey, you should do a food tour of Athens for people on your channel who don't know the food very well, says Martin. You will be experiencing the food of Athens in episode 2 of my documentary series. Editing is taking a little bit longer than I expected, so the series will probably now be coming out in mid to late October, so stay tuned. But it is exciting. First episode is basically done, and patrons will be getting an exclusive preview of the episode, a small snippet, 5 minutes of the episode, on patreon.com/urbanist, and also YouTube members. So YouTube, you can also click the join button, but Patreon is the best way because YouTube takes a bigger cut. But nonetheless, the full documentary series will start releasing on a weekly basis around late October. Tamara says, I can't wait. So yeah, episode 2 of this documentary series will deal with food, and you'll get a holistic perspective of Athenian food in episode 2. Episode 1 is going to be about history, and then later on we're going to get a little bit more into modern Athens. But we're going to learn a bunch of history and also meet a lot of locals in this documentary series. It's exciting. A lot of people don't see the work that goes behind the scenes, but yeah, there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes. I'm already planning season 2, which will be in a different city, and part of my day has been dedicated to reading about that city and also emailing people in that city. I'll be announcing the city soon because I'll be asking for people to feature, so stay tuned. Guess that city. Let me know. What do you think is going to be the second season of this documentary series? The reason I'm already jumping to the second season, and we already have a third season planned, is because the first episode has turned out so well. Filming it has been such a blast that we're just gonna run for it. And I say we because it's me and my collaborator Maria Epida Querido, who's been my editor for the past year, and she's now the videographer editor for this documentary series, and we're collaborating with more people. An amazing woman by the name of Katarina Kaku, who's doing the artwork and the coloring of the series, the color grading. So we're getting our own little team already set up. Toilet Bro Salesman says, good morning. Hey, Colleen, nice to see you here. Kuku Ruku from Cairo, nice to see you here. I'd be looking for photogenic opportunities since it's unusual for there to capture some nice special photos of the rain. Yeah, I really don't like too much shooting in the rain. Sometimes I do it in New York City. I gotta buy myself an umbrella. I don't have a rain jacket. I did not come prepared for rain. I didn't even come prepared for this chilliness. It's a bit chilly. I wish I had thicker shirts, but I don't. Urban is guessing Amsterdam. Okay, that's a good guess. I like it. Susie's guessing more Greece. I'll say I want to do more Greece, but it's not going to happen in the next 2 seasons. But yes, I do want to do more Greece. Late October 29th is my birthday and my daughter's too. Hey, Tamara, that's so cool. Just in time for Halloween. Susie is getting her popcorn ready. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes. Susie's voting for Puerto Rico. Okay. We're getting some amazing guesses. You must visit Greece in the winter. An old village. The food is perfect. I'm so glad you think so. Tamara says, you look good, rested. Was wondering what the weather is in Italy. So Italy I covered in 2021. The weather was pretty good almost everywhere. I rarely encountered rain during my entire trip there in July and August. The only time I really encountered rain was a sudden rainstorm in Friuli, which is the north of Italy. It got very chilly in the mountains of Friuli, so if you go to the mountains of Italy, do bring a sweater. It is needed. Otherwise, it's pretty warm in Italy during the summer. I've only been to Italy one other time of year, which was actually I've been to Italy in October. Pretty mild weather, 70 something degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty mild. You did not need a sweater or anything. But I did go in March, and in March you did require a jacket. Not too bad. Pretty mild for winter, but a jacket was required. Joe says, "Oh, are you going to do a season of this documentary series in Staten Island?" Joe, trust me, I've been tempted, but I don't think I'm not sure how I would cover Staten Island. It would be a very weird documentary series. I'm not sure if there's enough material for seven episodes, about 24 minutes each, of Staten Island. Hello, Mika. Nice to see you here. Hello, Susie. So the rain has pretty much dissipated. I'll do a longer Q&A tomorrow, where I'll answer more questions that you might have about Urbanist or anything, around 3 p.m. Greek time, which is about 8 a.m. New York City time. And then maybe I might go live again at night, so stay tuned. But Tamara says I look very well rested. Thank you so much, Tamara. I do feel well rested. I've been embracing relaxation, taking it easy. Almo says definitely not Madrid is the next season. Yeah, probably not. One day I might give it a second chance. One day. Almo's rain is like Florida. It comes and goes very fast, says Joe. Oh yes, it does. Iran says, Ariel had flip-flop shorts and sleeveless shirt in northern Italy. Not flip-flops, but I did wear shorts frequently in northern Italy. Susie's guessing Finland. Not that far north during that time of year. That would not be wise. Alright everyone, thank you so much for 400k subscribers. The rain has dissipated. I'm gonna stick around, read a little bit more, maybe go to a museum. And tomorrow, stay tuned at around 3 p.m. Greek time, 8 a.m. New York City time. I'll announce the official time very soon. I'm going live for Urbanist Day, 7-year anniversary of running this show. And Urbanist Day is every year at September 7th. So stay tuned for Urbanist Day celebration tomorrow at 3 p.m. and then maybe something extra at night as well. Plus patrons will be getting a bonus sneak peek into the first episode of the documentary series, which will be coming out later in October. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a good day. Yes.